Hi, I'm Chris Holmes, President and CEO of Penfield Children's Center. Welcome to the 25th Annual Croquet Ball. The Croquet Ball will start in
5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
Hi, I'm Chris Holmes. Welcome again to the Croquet Ball. I want to tell you a little bit about Penfield Children's Center. We're a service agency that serves the youngest children in the Milwaukee area, approximately 1,500 children a year. And we provide early childhood education, therapies, behavioral health, and birth to 3 early intervention. It's been a difficult time during this COVID period. But our therapists, our social workers, our teachers are hard at work delivering services via telehealth and even in the classroom now. We truly appreciate your support this year and look forward to a wonderful evening.
Good evening. Again, welcome to the 25th Annual Croquet Ball supporting Penfield's Children's Center. My name is Denise Thomas, and I have the pleasure of serving as one of your hosts this evening. Our focus for tonight is to share Penfield's amazing story and to raise a whole lot of money to support this incredibly important work.
And I'm Dan Pronling, and I'm here to support Denise. Actually, I want to give you just some updates. In the last 6 months, Penfield temporarily closed at the end of March, reopened June 15th. Despite the temporary closing of the doors, the heart of Penfield Children's Center has remained and will continue to remain open to Milwaukee's most vulnerable children and families. The focus has not changed. Penfield remains committed to helping each child it serves reach their full potential. Tonight, you will see firsthand how the team at Penfield has innovated and adapted to serve children in Milwaukee. We're going to share Penfield's amazing story. You will meet 4 Penfield kids tonight: Victoria, Ricardo, and Rockleo. Thank you very much. Leiani.
And also tonight, our amazing Benefactor Award recipients, Madonna and Jay Williams. We're going to hear from them. We've got also hearing from tonight 3 incredible advocates for Penfield. Kohl's CEO, Michelle Goss, and 2 Penfield trustees, Bob Nicolay and Erica Joy Daniels. Tonight, we will hear the tremendous passion the Penfield staff, friends, and directors have for this organization and the work they are doing to support our children here in Milwaukee.
So what's different about tonight? Well, obviously, we're on camera and you're in your specific locations. The auction is open, though, right now. So if you have your electronic device, hopefully you're bidding and adding to our total. We need that. From the looks of things, many of you actually have already been bidding. The update I had earlier was that there's a lot of things going on. But don't forget, our live and silent auction are both on that electronic bidding. The auction will close, both live and silent, at 8:45 tonight. If you haven't already made it to the auction, you need to go to penfield20.givesmart.com. You'll see that up on the screen later. Now, for those that have attended the Croquet Ball in the past, you know that I always close the night out with our famous paddle raise, and we're going to do it again tonight. We're going to start at $10,000, stopping at $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $500, $250, and last but not least, $100. Now, tonight we will do things differently. The paddle raise is actually happening right now. You can give, and we encourage you to give. You can give more than once. You can give 3 times. It doesn't matter. But to support the wonder work at the Children's Center, you go to penfield.givesmart.com. There are designated levels. You just have to press them. The same levels I mentioned are listed on the GiveSmart page. You can make your donation on the GiveSmart homepage or by clicking on one of the donate buttons in the auction listing. Thank you in advance for your support.
I'm just so excited.
Isn't this fun?
This is amazing. And we're already raising money. Now, here, let me just say this. If by chance tonight, when you are typing in the money, the amounts that you are wanting to donate, if by chance you have a typo and enter some extra zeros, please.
That's okay.
That's okay. We want you to be great. This is an opportunity of inclusion. So please let the zeros carry on. And in addition to participating financially, we want each of you to participate in tonight's event. And we have some great opportunities tonight for everyone, including, where else can you go but Croquet Ball and have a scavenger hunt?
Scavenger hunt on video.
A scavenger hunt.
Really?
We're going to do a scavenger hunt tonight. There's going to be 25 croquet balls. So I need y'all to lean in. There's going to be 25 croquet balls. There's going to be 5 colors: red, blue, my personal favorite color, green, yellow, and silver. Now, each color's numbers will range from 1 to 5. So you'll need to write down the color and the number of each croquet ball that you see in order.
Okay.
Once you do that, email your responses to events@penfieldchildren.org. Again, that's to events@penfieldchildren.org. Excuse me, penfieldchildren.org. You should see this on the screen. Now, at this point, let's see what we have.
I'm looking.
Are we looking? Up. There appears to be a croquet ball on the screen now.
That's
so
amazing.
This is what, isn't that incredible?
That's awesome.
So this is what you're going to want to look for the rest of the evening. And again, everyone that submits an entry with all of the 25 croquet balls in the correct order will win a prize.
So this is silver 5.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay. Am I eligible?
Dan,
Okay,
we have so much work to do tonight.
We'll let everyone else have fun. All right. All right. Also, we're going to want you to share with us the fun that you're having. So we want to see how you are celebrating tonight. So we want you to email your photos, do selfies, do group shot, whatever you want. Email to the same thing, events@penfieldchildren.org. You're going to start sending those photos in as soon as you can. And we're going to actually show a little PowerPoint later of those that sent in their photos.
I can't wait.
Exciting?
I can't wait to see people. Yes.
So the last part of our fun is we would like you to finish this. Penfield is ... Finish that sentence. Penfield is. And again, send that response to events@penfieldchildren.org. Stick around at the end, and we're going to share a whole bunch of the most common responses. Again, Penfield is. Email that to us.
I'm just so excited.
This is so much fun.
This is so much fun already. We have so many incredible things in store for each of you tonight. And including, we're going to be having live pop-ups, which our first live pop-up is going to happen right now. We're going to check in with Julie and Brian Gilpin and Chris Holmes at the Milwaukee Country Club. Hello! Hello. How are y'all?
We are doing great. The rain stopped and we're happy to be here.
We're happy to see you, and you look amazing as always. It's so great to see you. Now, who are you celebrating with tonight?
Well, I'm here.
Hi, Chris!
Hi, Denise. Hi.
It's so good to see you.
Being here. It's so much fun. Julie and all of her friends are here, and the Wrights are here too, Meg Wright. So we're just excited to celebrate Madonna and Jay tonight. It is such a wonderful, warm night. I'm surprised the weather kind of turned, and we have a warm night tonight. We're outside and in the porches at Milwaukee Country Club at our traditional setting here. So thank you, everyone, for coming tonight.
Thank you.
And we just echo how grateful we are that everyone's tuning in wherever you might be. And we want to thank you for your generosity and your interest in Penfield, and warmly welcome you to the 25th annual, but first ever virtual Croquet Ball in honor of the Penfield Children's Center. And we're having a great time out there.
Love it, love it. Now, Brian, I know you're looking handsome. You're one of the best looking co-event chairs I've seen in a long time. let us know, how did you first get introduced to Penfield?
Well, through my wife, actually. She's been involved in Penfield for many, many years, and I've been attending the balls for
9 years.
a while, a number of years, and have a number of friends involved in the organization as well. So that's how I became involved initially.
That's awesome. Awesome. Brian and Julie, we cannot thank you so much for your support, for your involvement. Again, for me, when you look as good as y'all do, that's half the battle. We're going to raise so much money. And Chris, you know how I feel about you. You always look amazing. I'm just so excited. We're going to raise so much money tonight for all the incredible work that each of you do. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
And thank you for helping us out this year, Denise, and Dan too. We love you guys.
We love you back.
Thank you for
Thank
holding
you.
down the fort and keeping us all connected tonight this way.
We're just getting started, Julie.
Yeah.
The party's just getting started.
Have a great time.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Boy, they really did a great job, didn't they?
Awesome, awesome.
But they did not do it alone. So we want to thank all of our chairs for tonight's croquet ball. Of course, Julie and Brian Gilpin, Kathy and Nick Turkle. Our auction chairs tonight, Julia and Patrick Fennelly, and Jessica and Matt Zaratsky. Our sponsorship chair tonight is Steve Keene.
Next, we are going to hear from another incredible, amazing supporter of Penfield Children's Center, Michelle Gass, the CEO of Kohl's. For the 20th year, Kohl's is serving as the presenting sponsor of tonight's croquet ball. So again, looking forward to hearing from Michelle. We're going to hear from her now, and she's going to be sharing with us the amazing partnership between Kohl's and Penfield.
Good evening. I'm Michelle Goss, CEO of Kohl's. As a company, our purpose is to inspire and empower families to lead fulfilled lives. We believe Penfield shares the same vision by creating a positive start for so many children here in Milwaukee. That's why we have supported Penfield and the families they serve for more than 35 years and are honored to serve tonight as the presenting sponsor of the 25th annual Croquet Ball. Please consider supporting this extremely important and special organization. Thank you and enjoy the evening.
And thank you, Michelle. And we have to say a very sincere thank you to Kohl's. 35 years of a partnership. 20 years, as Denise said, as a presenting sponsor for the Croquet Ball. So again, we'd like to thank Kohl's and all of our corporate and individual sponsors. Amazing support for tonight's first croquet virtual event. We'd like to also thank some paddle donors at this time. We'd like to thank Bill and Linda at the $10,000 level, Bill and Teresa at the $2,500 level, Greg and Natalie at the $5,000 level. Thank you. There's certainly plenty more. We'll thank more a little bit later.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. We also have a very special treat for each of you this evening. Now, Dan and I, we could talk all night, but wouldn't you rather hear from our incredible children from the Penfield Early Education Program? They're going to be introducing our videos this evening. So I'd like first to introduce the beautiful and amazing Callie.
This next video is by the kid Penfield.
Mama, mama, papa, mama.
Hey. Hello. How are you? Okay, let me just set this up. Hi, Victoria.
Save that one for later. Time to eat.
Must. Oh, that was a good one.
You're like a pro, Victoria. You're doing so good. Victoria had heart surgery. Possibly something happened during the surgery, and she had a hole in her esophagus. Feeding became really difficult for her. I coach Gloria. I give her different strategies, giving the parents the skills to be able to help their child.
Bravo! Yay! Usually when they do the therapy face to face, they're with the kids and we just observe. But with Victoria, I'm doing it. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning in the way a lot with her, along with her. And I can see a lot of improvements.
In the past, the parent would get a little bit of a break when the therapist came to the house. Now, in this COVID environment, that's not possible. With teletherapy, the parent has to be present and has to be all in to learn what's happening with their child's development.
The therapy is not only therapy, it's also support and encouragement. This is gonna work. She's gonna get there. It's not easy. No, it's not. But I always think of what was the best for Victoria. I know Victoria will play with other kids, with her siblings, with other kids in the schools. I need to get her ready for that.
Wow. You know, I have a very short list of sheroes, but I definitely want to add Victoria and her beautiful mother to my list of sheroes. And what I love the most about what Victoria's mother said is that Victoria has everything that it takes. And what we have to do tonight is, in addition to what Victoria has already demonstrated, is support financially. So please, again, we encourage you, if you have not already, donate, 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 because what we are doing are changing these incredible, incredible children's lives for the better. So already we are receiving a significant amount of support. We want to give those incredible donors a shout out. So first, want to give a huge thank you to Kathy and Tom, who have donated $5,000. Kelly and Mike, thank you, $2,500. And thank you to David and Sherry for their donation of $10,000.
Amazing. All right, I want to talk a little bit about the live auction, if you will. Have you seen some of those items in tonight's auction? Pretty exciting. So there's some premier ones, which we would have done if we were in person live. Number one, we have the 2 Trek electric bikes. Oh, there's on the picture. Number 2, we have 4 tickets, second row, 50-yard line for next year's game, Packers and Bears at Lambeau Field. Number 3, we have a Trek travel to Zion. 2 people, 4 days, 3 nights at Zion. Number 4, we have a Jeep lease.
Wow.
That's cool. A Jeep lease. For 3 months, you can drive around in a Jeep. Number 5, we have our signature poster. Do this every year. This poster could be yours if you are the winner of number 5. Now, number 6, also a fan favorite here at Penfield, we have another Marion coffee. This is a Murano Moretti Pots in Pastel.
Ooh,
I
fancy.
know, it's gorgeous. All right, and then lastly, again, in those live items,
You're not supposed to.
Well, I'm trying to help. I'm sorry. Number 7, we have the ability for you to upgrade your home. Everybody's spending more time at their home. More than $1,000 is available for to spruce up your house for the fall. Those are amazing.
Nice.
Yep.
That's awesome. And we also want to thank everyone for already sending your amazing photos. So keep sending your photos. That's how Dan and we feel more like we're still in the room with you. So please send your photos. Remember, all your photos can be sent tonight from where you are to events@penfieldchildren.org, penfieldchildren.org, events@penfieldchildren.org. Send all your, look at these pictures already coming through.
Wow.
Love it, love it,
Well,
love
that's
it.
amazing.
I love it. Cheers. Good looking people.
What?
Beautiful and handsome
Okay,
people.
some of those are having as much fun as we are.
A little bit more.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Wow.
So thank y'all so much. Keep sending the pictures in.
That's amazing.
And let's keep this celebration started. And again, as you are having fun and as you are enjoying this evening, continue to donate. We're now going to introduce Al Arake, board chair at Penfield Children's Center.
Good evening. I'm Al Arake, Executive Director at Chase Bank and Board Chair at Penfield Children's Center. I'd like to add my welcome and sincere thanks to all of you for joining us this evening at our 25th Annual Croquet Ball. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I want to take a moment to also give a special thanks to Kohl's, our presenting sponsor of the Croquet Ball for the 20th consecutive year, our incredible group of individual and corporate sponsors, and our event chairs and volunteers that made tonight possible. Penfield is transformative. The staff at the agency created a life-changing experience for more than 1,500 children each year, and they play a key role ensuring that every child have the best start in life. As chairman, I'm committed to collaborating with our amazing staff and remarkable trustees so that we can continue to live out our mission, even during these challenging times. I know that together, we will remain laser focused on helping every child reach their full potential. Our Benefactor Award recipients tonight, Jay and Madonna Williams, exemplify this commitment. The lives of our children and families at Penfield are better today because of their undeniable love, compassion, and generosity. Jay and Madonna, thank you. And congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. The truth is, we cannot do this work alone. Penfield needs each and every one of you to help us provide care and the transformational experiences for these children and families in need. We sincerely thank you again for being here tonight and for your financial support of the incredible work happening at Penfield Children's Center. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Well, again, we still can't be together in person. I want to share with you again some of those pictures that came across a moment ago. These are really cool.
I know, I'm so excited.
All right. So again, if you haven't already seen yourself, please email them to events@PenfieldChildren.
Wow.
Look at that food.
What is that? That's amazing.
Hey, we didn't get any of that. All right,
my
again,
goodness.
events@PenfieldChildren.org. Email your pictures. We'll have another slideshow on these pictures a little bit later.
And thank you so much to everyone that has already responded to tonight's paddle raise. Again, we want to continue to recognize our incredible donors. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Joanne for her $5,000 donation. Peter and Betty, $5,000 donation. And thank you to Alden and Gus for also their $5,000 donation. Now, have y'all also been noticing the croquet balls? So remember, you want to stay in tune with the balls as they're coming on the screen. There may be one on the screen now. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
So,
But Dan,
sorry. I was
know.
trying to help.
You're such a helper.
Everybody that sends it in will win a prize.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Will win.
All right. So thanks to everyone that have sent in your photos. Keep them coming. We will have a little bit, like I said, we'll have another photo stream coming later.
What? I'm sorry.
What?
Okay.
Denise, we're live. What?
Hold. Dan, I'm so sorry. Hold on one second.
What?
Okay. All right. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. All right. We've got some live breaking news. I'm so sorry for the interruption. I'm so sorry.
Okay. What is it?
This is pretty huge.
Okay.
I keep saying I'm so excited because I am. All right.
What is it?
5 years ago.
Yes.
We had a wedding proposal at the Croquet Ball.
That's right. I was there. I remember.
Yes, 5 years ago. And Mark proposed to his wife now, Farah, in front of a packed house.
That's right. That was.
Since then,
yes,
Mark and Farah have added 2 boys to the house. While many things have changed in their household since 5 years ago, their support, this is huge, their support of Penfield has not. Tonight, I just heard live breaking news that Mark and Farah have a challenge for all of us out here. They are making, are you ready for this?
Okay.
This is huge.
Go.
A $25,000 matching gift. That's right.
Wow.
They will match dollar for dollar the next $25,000 contributed tonight. Isn't that amazing?
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
So from this point forward, if we can get that extra $25,000, they will match it.
Dollar for dollar. So
wow.
I just want to ask y'all, because again, this is magical. If we can reach that tonight before we end, that will be another $25,000. And if there's anybody else out there who wants to propose and donate in terms of their proposal, hey, I'm here for it. You've got a wedding MC. Oh, you got 2 right here. Isn't that incredible?
Wow.
5 years ago at the Croquet Ball, and they are still supporting the Penfield Children's Center with a $25,000 matching gift.
Right.
I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't mean to interrupt. But
No.
That was pretty.
You
That
can
was pretty
interrupt with
huge.
news like that all night long. However, I think we have a video coming up. Let's see if we can see how far we can get with that $25,000 match during that next video.
Let's do it.
All right.
So right now, we have another one of our amazing kids from Penfield's early education program who will introduce the next video. Let's hear from Luna.
This is about a kid who lives at Penfield.
We want to practice it over time so that they really get used to it. And here's another one that we use. This is called making lemonade. So we can either use our empty hand or we can use a stress ball. So our goal would be we practice at least one of them every day with your child while they're calm. Play it like a game. My mom has done in-home daycare since I was in kindergarten, so I grew up having 7 or 8 children under the age of 6 in my house. Kids make sense to me in a nutshell. Hi guys!
That's funny.
Yeah. Ricardo and Heraclio, they are just so much fun.
Lemon, do you want the red one or the green one?
Squeeze all the juice out. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let go. One of the first sessions I met with them, in the background on the video, I saw Ricardo push a chair up to the wall, take a toy airplane, and spring the lock, pull the chair away, and then just leave. They're very intelligent kids, and that's part of the reason that we're having to come up with so many things to work on. That says Ricardo's feelings book. Ooh, what does she feel like? Mad. She is feeling mad. When is a time that you would feel mad?
The trauma narratives have been around for a few decades now. We're often actually creating stories that parallel traumatic experiences that they have in their lives. We normalize the experience, but we also build into the story strategies that they can begin to use to cope.
We try to put in the stories to articulate what they may not have realized that they were feeling or thinking. Just talking things through can be very abstract, and so having visual things to anchor an idea to can be really helpful.
There's always a connection between the emotion and the behavior. Part of what we're trying to do is to help parents understand the connection between the two, and then also devise strategies in the home that can help support healthy behaviors.
For Ricardo and Heraclio, I was lost. Like, what do I do? He's being so defiant. I had to come to an understanding. I was still stuck in my ways. I had to relearn patience as well. I feel confident and comfortable now. And me knowing how to cope and to be there for them in a positive way. Before I didn't have that. That's why I love Penfield.
All right. I actually just got word from Jason as we were finishing up here. So this is my turn for late breaking news. You ready? Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay. In the last 3 minutes, we have already exceeded that $25,000. So that's already been matched.
That is awesome.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
In 3 minutes.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who are we thanking? I mean, there's a lot of people we got to thank.
So there's a few people here that they've put up here. Thank you, Bob and Susan, at the $10,000 level. Nick and Kathy at the $5,000 level. Thank you. Al and Christina at the $1,000 level. Amy and Kip also at the $1,000 level. Thank you very much. We want to thank Mark and Farah, of course, for their tremendous support.
And happy anniversary. I don't know if it's today or it was this year, but happy 5 years. That is absolutely just amazing
That story
and
just
awesome.
gets better
I think we should just make sure that people propose
at the event.
Every year.
We should sell that.
I think that would be great.
Sell a table so they
Awesome.
can propose.
And if Justin Timberlake wants to come.
Okay.
Okay, I digress. All right. So now we want to introduce the Benefactor Award. And the Benefactor Award is awarded annually to an individual or organization whose contributions have made a significant impact in the lives of the kids at Penfield Children's Center. Penfield Children's Center is honored to present the 2020 Benefactor Award to Madonna and Jay Williams. Presenting Madonna and Jay with this year's Benefactor Award will be the 2019 Benefactor Award recipient, Bob Michelay, and his wife, Susan Michelay.
Susan and I have the honor and the privilege tonight of presenting the 2020 Benefactor of the Year Award from Penfield Children's Center. As most of you know, we make this award annually to an individual or individuals or organizations that have made significant contributions to Penfield for the benefit of our kids and our families. This year, we present the award to Madonna and Jay Williams.
Great people and great friends.
Absolutely. And I think it's pretty well understood that making an impact is what this couple is all about.
Absolutely. I remember my very, very first Croquet Ball Planning Committee meeting 10 or maybe even 12 years ago. We were at the golfer's porch at Milwaukee Country Club, and the chair that year had us sitting around in a big circle. And she asked each of us to go around and say who it was or how it was that we all came to be involved in Penfield Children's Center. And nearly every single person in that room said, well, Madonna Williams. Madonna Williams. And more often than not, the story was, oh, well, Madonna Williams took me to lunch and told me about Penfield, and I was impressed. How could I have not known? Or Madonna Williams took me on a tour, and I was smitten from the minute I walked in. But what happened regularly was, have you ever heard Madonna Williams talk about Penfield Children's Center? She had me at hello. Round and round we went, and story after story, each being more impressive than the last, with the central core being Madonna Williams as the glue and the nucleus of bringing great people to Penfield Children's Center.
And that doesn't surprise me at all, because 18 years ago, Madonna hooked me in, brought me on a tour, bought me some chips and a cheap sandwich, and I was hooked. Madonna and Jay began their journey at Penfield Children's Center over 20 years ago. I'm reading because there are so many accomplishments from this power couple. We wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything. With her background in elementary education, Madonna was immediately drawn to Penfield's mission of creating a positive start in life for Milwaukee's most vulnerable children. Shortly after being introduced to Penfield herself at a luncheon by her dear friend Patty Schuyler, Madonna joined her first ever nonprofit board. And boy, have we been lucky ever since. Madonna's optimism, can-do attitude, and genuine enthusiasm is felt throughout the Penfield organization, extending from our nationally accredited child care classrooms to our comprehensive therapy programs. Over the past 20 years, some of her highlights include chairing many successful Croquet Ball with Jay, and helping to open Penfield Montessori Academy 5 years ago, a public charter school, once again, for children of all abilities. Throughout her time in the nonprofit sector, Madonna has been driven by her personal mantra: every child deserves a good education. While Penfield was her first, Madonna currently serves on the board of directors for a number of other nonprofits, including Boys and Girls Club of Greater Milwaukee. And she served for quite a while on the board of Schlitz Audubon Nature Center, where she helped start, no surprise, a new nature program for preschool kids. And as everyone knows, there isn't an organization in town that hasn't been touched and benefited from her knowledge and leadership. Turns out, not even a pandemic can slow Madonna down. In the last 3 months, she has raised over $4,000 for our kids by sewing masks for people who wanted to buy them. Personally. I didn't do it.
And that's just one half of this dynamic duo that we're talking about. Jay Williams is an extraordinary leader and community icon. He serves on many nonprofit and corporate boards as well, including, and I'll just say a few of them, the Milwaukee Public Museum, the Medical College of Wisconsin, Associated Bank Corporation, Church Mutual Insurance Company. Again, just a few. Married for 48 years.
Wow.
Madonna and Jay live, how shall I say this, a very adventuresome life. You name it, if there's a sport or an activity or a game, they are right at the center of it, leading it and actively participating. From biking to boating, walking and racing, nothing can slow those two down. More than that, and probably most important of all, Jay and Madonna cherish the time they spend with their family, and in particular, their 5 granddaughters.
Sure. It's for all those accomplishments and so many more that we haven't covered that it is our pleasure and our distinct honor to present the 2020 Benefactor of the Year Award to Jay and Madonna Williams. Congratulations, and thank you so much.
Good evening. Thank you so much for this very humbling award. Jay and I are so touched to receive this. Truly, we are. We have been involved with Penfield for over 20 years. I joined the board around the year 2000. When I was growing up, my grandmother had an expression that she would say to all of us, see and do. And I know my brothers and sisters are laughing about that right now, as well as my own kids, because it is pretty much what we grew up doing. It was an expression that meant, if you see it, do it. Get up and go. Step to it. The other expression that comes to mind is time, talent, and treasure. And I think all of us have some component of that. And we all have something to give in whatever way we can. And it is what Jay and I try to live by. And I also feel that Penfield does the same. And it is truly why Jay and I support Penfield, and we have for the past 20 years, and we will continue to forever. When I think about Penfield and the caring staff that work here, truly, I am in amazement, not only at what they do and accomplish every day with the fabulous children and families that they serve, but with how they maneuver and change course given the mandates that are put forward, whether it be remote therapy or in-house therapy. They step up, they do it, and they do it beautifully. I look at these children that we serve every day, from the tiniest medically fragile babies to the kids that walk out of here at age 3 when they graduate, and how our staff works with them, and these kids develop and grow, and their families are so proud of them. And that wouldn't happen without the staff at Penfield. And I'm very proud to be a part of it. And Jay and I will continue to support Penfield in any way that we can. I do want to thank the committee and the chairpersons for tonight's Croquet Ball. I know it's been a challenge. They did the see and do, stepped up and got her done, and here we are. And I think it's pretty fabulous. So go Penfield. Thank you.
I love it. That was so nice. Thank you again to Bob and Susan for their lovely introduction. Now we are going to go
Hold on, just 1 second. I'm sorry. That was a great video.
Dan, we're live.
I know that, but that was a great video of Madonna and Jay. That was great.
Incredible.
Wasn't that awesome? We didn't hear much from Jay, though.
Okay, so I'm not understanding what's the problem.
It was supposed to be a power couple. So
they look great.
Okay, but Jay didn't say anything.
Again, what's the problem?
Okay, so I have just got word that Jay put a different video together.
Is that so?
Yes. So this is live breaking news. So at this, can you roll the wonderful footage of Jay, please?
Good evening. I would like to add my thanks to Madonna's for all of you that are here tonight, what it means to the kids at Penfield, the staff, and the Penfield organization. But I'm so very proud of Madonna for the 20 years that she's been involved with Penfield. I want to be very clear that I'm like the session band member and she's like the lead singer. And any of you that know Madonna know that you get three things. One, she's enthusiastic. Two, she's fearless. And three, she has purpose in whatever she does. When I was dating Madonna, her mother pulled me aside one night and said, you know, I got to tell you something. You have to know that marrying this girl means that you're going to have a circus going on around you 24 hours a day. Now, what she didn't tell me is that Madonna would run the circus, perform in the circus, and collect all the tickets. And when I reflect on Madonna, it's always about the friends she makes and the people she helps. And that's so important to Penfield, and it's so important to our family. So, Madonna, congratulations, and thank you for all you do for the Williams and all you do for Penfield.
Wow, this just gets better and better. So yes, now we are going to go live with Madonna and Jay at the Shaniqua Country Club. Hello! Oh my goodness.
Thank you. We're having fun.
Y'all look like y'all are having fun. Madonna, Jay, y'all look amazing. I love the crown. Congratulations.
You know
Congratulations
Thank you,
again.
Kathy Burke.
Okay.
Love it, love it, love it. And Jay, I have to say that your commentary, your separate video, I didn't know what to expect, but that was amazing. So heartfelt. Thank you so much. Now, we want to ask each of you, in terms of this extraordinary recognition that both of you have so well deserved, tell us about what's been your journey. What's been your journey with Penfield's Children's Center, and what's led you up to this incredible recognition?
Journey. Ooh, it's been a long one. 20 years. This is a good thing, right? I just follow in whatever Jay Williams kind of leads.
Don't believe
to,
this for a moment.
I mean, he's the real ringleader. I just follow behind. And I do want to say, Bob and Susan Michelet, you guys are amazing. Loved everything you said. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who is part of this fun evening. In our little band of fun, we have Elaine Burke, Kathy Burke, Lola and Bob Lefty, which, by the way, Lola's mother was one of the first board members at Penfield Children's Center.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Marie Montgomery. What was it called? What did we call it?
Via Marcy.
Via Marcy, yes. And Patty Kiefer. So we have a grand group right here. And our journey with Penfield.
It began when you got involved with the board 20 years ago. And
thank you, Patty Schuyler.
Stopping and seeing Chris, seeing Jim Ryan over the years, you can't be anything but touched every time you walk into the center. And I think of things that I'm good at. It is not what they do at Penfield. And anything that we can do to help those people do that fine work is just making a little bit of difference. And I just thank Chris Holmes, the team, for all they do for all these families and kids. It's incredible work and unbelievably valuable to all of us in Milwaukee.
We are happy to be here and happy to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madonna and Jay, and thank you for all of your incredible contributions for this past 20 years. And we thank you in advance for the more contributions that you're going to make. Such a well-deserved award. Continue to celebrate tonight. And again, thank you.
Thank you.
We intended to play croquet this evening, but the rain, well, we have a mini croquet set thanks to Kathy Burke.
On our table.
So we've been playing tabletop croquet.
Love it. Love it. We'll continue to celebrate this well-deserved recognition. Again, congratulations.
Thank you
to
so
both.
much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
All right. Again, thank you, Madonna and Jay, for everything you do. I have two parts to our auction update. Don't forget, in about 29 minutes, the auction will close on your smart device. So if you're not paying attention to it, you're going to miss it. You got about 29 minutes left. We'll have an update on the numbers in a little while. So I'm going to give it back to you for a moment.
Thank you so much, Dan. And now we're going to hear again from our incredible former board chair, Bob Michelet. And tonight he would like to share with each of us what it is that he loves about Penfield.
So, what draws me to Penfield Children's Center? Well, the short answer, which I've given 1,000 times over the last 20 years, is once you experience Penfield, you see our kids, you see what they accomplish, it sucks you right in and grabs you by the heart and never lets you go. You're in for life. If I had to give a longer answer, there's a couple things that keep me involved. One is our incredible team at Penfield. They are tireless, they are dedicated, they are talented, and work week after week, month after month, to ensure that each and every kid reaches the milestones that they can at the highest level, whether that's education or therapy or childcare or what have you. And then when they do, which they nearly always do, they celebrate, of course, but not just by themselves and their colleagues. They celebrate with their families. And that means the second reason I'm involved is, of course, our incredible kids and families. They face challenges every day that many of us just aren't familiar with. But they don't complain. There's no sorrow. Miraculously, they approach every day as a special opportunity with optimism and gusto. It's amazing to watch. So, yeah, I'm proud and honored to be a friend of Penfield Children's Center, as well as a volunteer, a board member, and a donor.
That was amazing. Thank you again, Bob. I have a quick paddle update. We want to thank Steve and Kristen for a $2,500 pledge, Steve and Mary Beth for $2,500, Mike and Deborah for $2,500, Sarah and Jim for $2,500,
Wow.
and here's a really special one, Michelle and Scott are in at $10,000.
Wow.
Now, I need to give a slight update, so if you're listening, pay attention. You can listen to it. We would like to raise $500,000 tonight, and as of this moment, right now, we're $65,000 short of that goal. That is amazing, but we've got $65,000 to go.
We're going to do it. And then some.
Okay?
We're going to do it.
All right, but again, silent auction closes, silent and live closes in about 25 minutes. We can do this. You have to keep bidding, keep pressing that donate button. I want to just highlight just a couple of items here. Item 508 is the Instant Bourbon Collection. See all of them behind me? Look at that. All right, 8 bottles of bourbon, Whistle Pig, Horse Soldier, etc. 4 roses. Item number 503, it's a half case of Opus One, which includes fire pits. Are you kidding? It includes fire pits? No? Oh, fire pits is a different item. All right. Item number 204 is the fire pit with a Yeti cooler, a Broan, this is electronic. Did you know this is a Broan New-Tone mosquito repellent system?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for all we know, it has, I don't know if it has Bluetooth, but that would be pretty cool, right? All right. Also, item number 216 is a fire pit and a Sonos Move. Item number 510 is a board wine cellar. So that's Opus One, Dom Perignon, Jordan Cabernet Sauvignon, Mary Edwards, Meredith Estate, Pinot Noir, a Quintessa Rutherford, item 102, Sundara, 2-night stay at a Premier Suite, and a $325 spa credit. You would like that.
Whew, I would love that.
You would love that. Okay. Unlimited access to a, listen carefully, marketing here, a purifying bath ritual, which is basically an outdoor heated pool. And a hot soap. There's a meditation trail there, fitness studio.
Wow. Like, wow.
I
That's
know.
all I can say is wow and incredible tonight. Those
That's
are the theme
awesome.
words. Wow and incredible. Speaking of wow, we have our second photo stream coming up. Now, if you have not yet sent your photos, please do so now. Send them to events, EVENTS, at penfieldchildren.org. We want to see your pictures. We want to know how you're celebrating tonight. And I'm loving these incredible foodie pictures. Send us what you're eating tonight too. Love it, love it, love it. Now, we have another great video featuring our great kids at Penfield Children's Center. So to do that, I want to introduce Callie and Vale, who will introduce our next video.
This next video is about a kid. I'm a kid. He's a kid. At Penfield.
Hi.
Okay.
Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Yeah. When you have a special needs child, you don't know what to expect. The pregnancy with Leiani, it was kind of hard when someone tells you she might have all these complications or might not even survive. Good job. And she came out perfect. Ooh.
We have many parents like Leiani's mom who are essential workers. To be home full time with a special needs child puts an additional strain on the families. We have to keep providing as many services as we can during this time.
We had spent hours and hours and hours putting into play policies and procedures that were going to protect not only our staff, but our children and our families, our visitors and their families. Might look a little different, but we were there for you then and we're here for you now. We see Leiani, 4 days a week, sometimes 5. Mom can go to work full time. She's able to get nursing care and therapy care. Her brain is being stimulated as well as her muscles. The more we work on these pieces, the more she'll be able to communicate with others as well. She is able to move her head and move her arms, and she can throw things. In children like Leiani, these are huge milestones.
I have hopes for her to do everything that a child could do. Whenever she get there is when she get there. Even if I have to hold her for the rest of her life, I'm fine with that. As long as she's healthy and happy, that's okay with me.
I know each of you are experiencing the same type of inspiration that I am feeling watching that video of beautiful Leiani. Again, this is why Penfield Children's Center, the work that we are doing is so important, and we cannot thank each of you enough for being here and supporting. And please continue to support so that children, including Leiani, can continue to have an incredibly bright future.
And again, I want to remind you, during that video, we had a number of other donations come in, but we're a little bit less than $60,000 away from our goal, our very ambitious goal, again, as we said, $500,000, a little less than $60,000. So before we wrap up, and again, the silent auction closes in, 29 minutes? Give or take, 19 minutes, excuse me. So very little time left on that. Get in there and bid. And if you can make another donation, please consider it, so we can finish this evening and make our goal.
I think it's time.
Are we ready?
For another photo slideshow.
Okay.
I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm excited. Look at these beautiful people having an incredible time. Oh my goodness. Y'all look so amazing. I'm going to give some shout outs. We've got Ann Becker, Vice President of Programming at Penfield. Maura, Head of School at Penfield Montessori. Patrick and Julie Fennelly and their crew at the Wisconsin Club. We've got sweet Victoria, who was from our first video tonight. The Turkles. So many of you all. Betsy Brown Wyatt, David Wyatt, and their crew. I just love it.
It's like they're here with us.
It's like they're here with us. And I just love the synergy that I'm feeling from all the videos. Dan and I, we are thriving off of each of your videos. And if you did not see your image, head to Penfield's Facebook page, where we will all share tonight's videos on the page, along with a link to watch tonight's Croquet Ball. Because I know I'm going to be looping this all night just for continuous inspiration. Now, we are going to hear from one of our most beloved Milwaukee leaders, Erica Joy Daniels. Everyone knows Erica Joy Daniels. We love her. She is also a proud board member here at Penfield Children's Center. So let's hear from Erica Joy.
Hi, I'm Erica Joy Daniels, very proud board member of the Penfield Children's Center. Often when I'm asked to consider a board assignment or board opportunity, I follow a book that I read a few years ago called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. And he talks about how every great movement starts with a solid and articulated why. So when Penfield had asked for my consideration to serve with them, I started with why. And from what I learned about Penfield, I was able to understand why it was a choice and, for me, a responsibility. Why? Because this place is committed. Why? Because Penfield is courageous. And why? Because everyone who touches this center is compassionate. Those are the attributes that the children who are looking for their lives to be changed need. I often think to myself that the simple name of Penfield Children's Center is a gross understatement of who they are. Privately, in my heart, I call it the Institute of Inspiration, because they're a place of the despite of. Even this summer, despite having to close down, they still served. Despite disruption to their service delivery model and their financial model, families were not lacking. Despite the challenges, they still continue to deliver. And our investment can go a very long way because of the team that's there, that's committed, that's trusted and reliable. There are households that are looking for a reliable place and people to be contributors and partners to their health and their wellness, not only for them, but for the children that they love so dear. So help me to love on our community by loving on Penfield, by investing in them, by continuing to support what's great and admirable and what's sustainable for many years to come. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the evening.
That was wonderful.
Awesome.
I want to say a personal thank you to everyone that's on this video cast with us, this virtual event. I want to remind you the auction will remain open until 8:45, so you've got 15 minutes left on that. You can still bid on items. You can still make your donation. And I do want to share one thing with you. I was just told that, again, the goal, 500,000. We're a little over 50, a little more than 50,000 left to go. But I want to share this with you. If we achieve or get really close to that 500,000 mark, even given everything that's happened, despite, as she just said, despite the pandemic, that will be a record for Penfield as far as the croquet ball is concerned. So if you think about that for one moment, despite the pandemic, we are this close to being able to make a record fundraising event with tonight's event.
I'm so excited because I know we're going to hit it. I know we're going to hit it and then some.
We're that close.
And as we are closing, as Dan had mentioned, we cannot thank each of you enough for making the time to continue to support the Penfield Children's Center Croquet Ball, even virtually. And I want to leave with each of you tonight my Penfield. And my Penfield is necessary. Penfield is necessary. Penfield is necessary for all of the reasons and experiences that you witnessed tonight. Again, we want to thank you for your submissions, and we'd like to leave with you tonight a snapshot of what we all believe this organization is.